Well, what a busy 2 weeks it has been here for us at Logic. First of all, a massive thank you to all in our community for your support with our Ofsted inspection of last week. Unfortunately, we are bound to confidentiality with that until the final report is published, but I can say that I was very happy with how the process went. I think contrary to how Ofsted are portrayed in the press, the experience was really, really positive and gave us a lot of really clear direction, but more so it allowed us to show us at our best. So it's something that we feel really proud of at this moment. Of particular note, and something that I will absolutely share, is the pride I had when being told by the Chief Inspector that the staff surveys, the pupil surveys, and the parent surveys were all, in her words, much better than she normally sees, which my infer is that we're doing the right thing at this time. So a massive thank you to all that were involved with that, also to the staff as well for the phenomenal effort that they put in, but also for the students, because these days are supposed to be as normal as possible, but they were absolutely stellar, and every single student that was interviewed by Ofsted did us absolutely proud. So thank you very much for that. Last night was another busy one for us, so we had our open evening last night, real buzz around the room, and nice to see footfall increasing year on year, so thank you for any word of mouth spreading that might have gone on there as well. We also welcomed back our alumni. We're trying to build a more established alumni program now, so they came back in picking up their special key rings that we've had produced for our alumni and being able to add their pin badges to our board as well with their onward destinations. We look forward to continuing to grow that group over the coming years and to make use of the networks and connections that those successful students will then have as part of that. There's a big note in this email about reading and the importance of reading. So reading is a huge, huge thing, not just in terms of being able to access information, but actually being able to read for pleasure has been shown by research from the National Literacy Trust to be linked to student achievement and attainment at the end of programs of study. Now, it's not just being able to decode text, it's being able to read at speed. So unless students can read between 100 and 150 words a minute, they're actually spending more time decoding the text than they are understanding the meaning. So a lot of the work that we do is to be able to build that up within students. We're very careful. We do make sure that we take data on students' reading scores so that what we're expecting from them is supportive. And specifically in year 10, we have reading groups where shared reading takes place. And part of that is that staff then model what reading should sound like so that students can then practice that as well. A huge thing for us with parents is just being able to promote the pleasure of reading at home. The libraries around here are fantastic and they are tremendous resources. I use them extensively with my own children for just being able to take out any random books that they want. Trying to find the right book is hard, and I think trying to get students to find the right book is difficult, but actually encouraging them to do so is a really positive thing, and it does make a massive impact on their learning in school. So thank you very much for your support with that. Next week for year 11 and year 13 is our assessment week. So there's lots of details there about timetable changes for those students. They are in all week and are expected in all lessons, but there will be assessments taking place for students over the next couple of weeks. Other bits on my list, so we're also looking through Christmas trips towards the end of term, so our final personal development week for 2024 will take place in the last week of term with our usual offering of Christmas trips. There's lots of information contained in the letter about changes to that week, but also the trips that are available on the, I believe it's the Thursday of that week, but again, have a look through that letter in more detail about where your child would like to go. We try to put on a range of activities so that there's something to cater for everybody's needs, so please do have a look and get involved. On the subject of Christmas, Christmas Jumper Day will be on the 17th of December. That's when we will be serving Christmas lunch, but we're also encouraging students to wear a Christmas jumper and to bring in £1 for Save the Children. Alternatively, if you want to bring in a food donation, we will be then passing that on to Surplus to Supper towards the end of January, actually, believe it or not. What they tend to find is that donations to food banks tend to go up over the course of the December time, and actually they then fall away again in the new year. So anything that you've got that's long life would be fantastic to come along to those events. Finally, yeah, it is still there. Movember is just about to finish. Thank you very much to those of you that have donated so far. We've got a little picture of the team with their various moustaches and various beards. So thank you very much for all you've done there to donate to our cause for men's mental health. That's it from me. Thank you very much, and we will be in touch again soon.